Yeah, I think being ready to play is critical. I love the way we started the game. I thought we had a number of guys that made very unselfish plays, uh, and then we got going defensively a little bit, and that got us some easy scoring opportunities, and we need those. And then our bench was terrific.
Since that the last few games, the ball movement has been trending in a good direction.
What always trends better when you make shots.
I think a couple of times, even when you guys were missing shots, you said you wanted to see it move more, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, no, and that's really what ends up happening is that when you're making shots, then there's a tendency for more blitzes to happen where they put two on the ball, and then, like I always say, the game tells you what to do. So if you're being trapped and there's two on the ball, making that second pass, getting it out quickly, making sure that the player being trapped has the proper amount of outlets, and then playing to the backside. And so when we do that, it's huge for us. And then, getting stops and getting those easy scoring opportunities, you need those as well. And I think we're starting to get a good rhythm with that. And guys are, making the extra pass, but they're triggering actions by cutting more and doing that sort of thing. But just keep trusting each other, and then we got to count on our defense. The defense has to be there, take care of the ball. Like we've gotten our turnovers way down, and I think that's critical as well.
With the back-to-back, I mean, was that the plan to try to rest guys if the lead ballooned? Like, did you assume that you guys were going to?
Well, you never know how the game will unfold, and we're fortunate that it did, and the fact that the bench is playing as well as they are, right, and our depth is really good. So finding that balance where the starters get their rhythm, but you got to play well. You want to make sure that you're doing all the things that are necessary to improve and win. And so that's where we were, and I'm glad that it worked out the way it did.
How would you sum up this three-game homestand?
Look, and the thing is look, the fact that we are winning is good, but it doesn't change like the approach that we have to have, which is to take a good hard look at what we did well, what we didn't do as well as we would like, correct those things, and then we know we got to prepare for Boston. It's the games keep coming, so you can't exhale, you can't relax, you can't let your guard down. And we're being tested in a really good way, I think, right now. I like that our schedule's tough, and it has been tough, right? So it tells us exactly where we are, and it tells us exactly what we have to work on. And if we're doing the right things, the results will end up being good.
When you're up big like that and you empty the bench, I mean, do you also check out of the game, or do you also like?
Yeah, I just chill. No, and I think that's important. Like we ask our players and everybody to put everything they have into each and every play, each and every day. So that's a habit you build, and you want to have concentration on every play. So you never want to get away from that. And whether you're up, you're down, or it's tight, you're building a habit, and either you're getting better or you're getting worse. There's no, like in this league, no lead is safe. I've seen it all. I've seen 13 points in 35 seconds. So people that tell you, oh, you get the starters out of here, yeah, well, I know what experience tells me.
You mentioned the tough schedule, but you guys have a 5-game road trip, 2 more back-to-backs. Just what does this look like to you this
Yeah, and I think it's important to have a strategy for everything. So, if you look at it in totality, you're making a mistake. You just look at, all we're thinking about is we played Charlotte today, studied what happened in this game, prepare, it's a quick turnaround, and be ready for tomorrow. Don't worry about anything after tomorrow. We'll deal with whatever comes after that the next day. Lock into what Boston is doing, understand what we have to do. Right, we got to eliminate mental errors. We got to be sharp. We got to keep building.
What did you make of the way the third unit played to close the game?
Yeah, I like some things. I think there's some things that I will say this: they've done extremely well in the preseason and in every game up to tonight, and they've been great in not good, great in practice. So, and probably, you know, we were a little choppy today, but we can do better.
What have you thought of RJ's, excuse me, decision-making this year so far?
RJ's gotten off to a great start. So, and he does, you know, and it's just, it is what it is. It's a great start. And, you know, and it's one of the things that I love about, he's 23 years old. He's young. He's going to keep getting better. Building consistency is probably the biggest challenge. And we're seeing that now. But understanding that there's still a lot more to go into this and to improve upon. And so I don't want to put a ceiling on anything that he does. I think he can keep getting better, and I think he will.
Have you seen the decision-making specifically improve, let's say, last year?
Well, I think there were times last year he did it really well. I think he's getting a much better feel for things. That, you know, he's seeing different types of defense. Sometimes he's being blitzed. Sometimes people are going under. Some teams are switching, and he's starting to feel real comfortable attacking everything. And he's playing off people a lot better. He's moving without the ball. He's getting some easy buckets, and I think that goes a long way.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.